All right, Richard, I have your swing up here, and I'm going to show you just a moment. I've got your swing here, but before we look at that, I want to look at the analysis. So GOATY diagnosed you with a 61 GOAT score, 71 engine score, 58 anchor, 33 whip. The reason is that it's detected a subtle reverse pivot, and it starts with your head. And you're going to see that some of these metrics here are going to be in red that are going to help you understand what's causing what, and most importantly, how to fix it. So you're going to see that there's a cascade of events that happens in your swing. It starts with your head swaying, your head stability. This means your head is lifting during the backswing instead of actually going down slightly. Your lead hip is swaying away from the target line. This is a classic reverse pivot move. Your head is, again, not dropping during the downswing, so there's no load. And we're going to look at all of this in your swing in just a moment. You're not really shifting into your trail side. Again, this is common when you are reverse pivoting. There's no load into the ground as you start down in the swing, and there's no explosion back up. And I'm going to show you what all that stuff means. So now let's take a look at your swing, and let's go back to setup. I'm going to zoom in here a bit and walk you through. So as you go back, a couple things that you can do, anybody can do on their swing, is just put a line on the side of your head, top of your head, hips on either side, and that alone just will give you a really simple view of what's going on. But what you're going to see is that your head basically stays right where it was, or even actually goes slightly up. And this is classic of a classical reverse pivot. Your head should actually go down very subtly during the backswing, and instead yours is going up, and then you're lifting your arms. And so you can see that your right hip has slid a little bit to the right, and there's a pretty good gap between your left hip and this line. And so now your pelvis has slid to the right, your upper body has slid to the left, and so now as you come down, it's going to lead to all arms. And so you can see now your head has moved way out in front of that line. So now they've all kind of moved together, and you'll see that it's caused you to lose lag. You're starting to cast the club, and you've got to kind of scoop and flip, and then you're going to see, you've got no shaft lean here at impact. The good thing is this is all stuff that's really simple to understand when you start understanding how to move your body. Now, I'm going to show you, just for reference sake, on the left here on the right with Tiger, and you're going to see kind of the exact opposite pattern. So one, notice how his head's gone down. This is because he's turning his sternum away from the ball. This is what he's focusing on doing, because he's stretching the oblique slings that kind of run, if you imagine, from a rubber band going from your lead hip to your trail shoulder like that. This is what you're trying to stretch in the backswing. So you'll notice that his lead hip is much closer to where it was at address, and yours kind of slid away. And that's what also has allowed his head to drop. And you'll see that right hip is still on the same line at address that it was, or at the top as it was at address. And then the head goes down much more. This is because now the sternum is rotating down and to the left. And that's what you need to feel. Down towards your left hip, take your sternum straight down towards your left hip, and then rotate your sternum left around and leave your arms alone. Just let the arms be brought down by that rotation of your rib cage, and that will help you understand how to get into these positions. So now as you look back, you'll see that there's some flip things that were detected here. So your elbow is flipped, it gets bent, as I just showed you there. So this is affecting your whip score. This is how efficiently you're releasing the club. Your anchor score, you had some issues with your head moving up in the swing and actually kind of moving toward the target. It actually needs to move away. And this is where, again, if you think about taking your sternum and loading it away from your lead hip, keep your left hip anchored to the ground and turn your sternum away from it, and then use that stretched oblique sling to fire the sternum back down and to the left towards your left hip. And when you start doing that, your GOAT score will improve, your engine score will improve, all of these numbers will come up, and I'll show you what all these mean soon, but I'm helping you understand how you can get a quick diagnosis of your swing, so that when you're working with your instructors, I'm working on getting the system implemented for them so that they can come in here and understand what every single metric means very quickly, and get an AI analysis of your swing first before they diagnose what to do, how to fix your swing from there.